Right then, this is Sharky from SHAR-KADE. So I've been doing a ton of configuration for the PactoTech. I've been setting up the SHAR-KADE Ultimate Deluxe control panel with the all the way up to the 48 terabyte drive. Or is this? Yes, this is a 48 terabyte setup. I've had to do a ton of configuration for MAME. I think a few other emulators as well on top of that, and then a full check of the system, rocket launcher settings and stuff like that. So if you are looking at upgrading your system to the PactoTech, you are going to need some upgrades. Now the settings are all going to be on the 40 terabyte setup. I'll probably upload the settings and emulators and stuff like that on the Google Drive. Once Chris gets this machine from me, this Creepshow cabinet, he'll then also have the setup his end. You'd probably be able to set up Synergy his end, and then have everything downloadable from his server. So you'll be able to update your system from his server and get the PactoTech fully configured on your setup. Now, most of the MAME stuff, I've been doing some ID configs. Basically, so we've always got player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4 for the arcade controls. And then when it detects the Wii controller kit as well, it's also going to detect that on the system. These are now going to be default 7, 8. If you add more Wii controllers, it'll be 9, 10, and so on. So basically, we've done, like I say, a ton of stuff for MAME. All the different versions of MAME as well now have this setup. So all the different versions of MAME, we are able to have the Wii controllers set up on different IDs, so it's always recognizing those IDs. That will also help with just having the Wii controllers on or the Wii bar on when you're playing certain systems. Now, I still do recommend you turn it off when you're running systems are through RetroArch, just because it stops it allocating new IDs and stuff like that. But I'll be doing some extra settings and backups on the RetroArch stuff, just so then the IDs can stay the same throughout the whole system. There's tons of features, like I say, on the PactoTech. You will have to drill a hole in the side of your unit. You'd have to make sure you're not drilling into any wiring as well, and drilling into the hard drive. So that's a big no-no. We do have, like I say, different modes on there, which I'll showcase in the video. Or another video. I do have the video of the wiring guide basically done. There was some bits and pieces I had to sort out, but I think I've got the wiring guide pretty much sorted, which has taken time, doing wiring guide stuff like that, trying to shoot it so it's all full of information you are going to need. So I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. Now, if you do upgrade your system to the PactoTech, I probably do recommend you just send your drives back to me for updating. The 32 terabytes going to have to be updated anyways. Don't bombard us just yet with 32 terabyte upgrades on your 32 terabyte drives yet, because there is some stuff I want to sort out prior. So, like I say, the 32 terabytes complete, the 40 terabytes all done. There may be some stuff in the future add to the 40 terabyte, but what I'm going to do is, if you've got the 40 terabyte and the 48 terabyte Retro Beast starter pack, then we're going to see Chris Cool Mods to then have his server set up on the operating system as well, or do a tutorial to set it up on your system. So then you can connect to his servers and download the updates for the SHAR-KADE units. Like I say, there won't be any game updates for the previous drives. Other than a 40 terabyte, there may be some games newly added and stuff like that, 1 or 2 games newly added. But we have had to allocate some space to put the backups on there. So when you order your 40 TB drive, you will be getting the backups for the Zinmo and the PactoTech. So there'll be two large backups on there of the Zinmo and the PactoTech. And basically, I'm trying to keep everything as straightforward. So I should just be able to copy and paste the files from the backup folder into your current folders, and then that will update all your emulators, your systems, to be allocated with the PactoTech boards. And like I say, these PactoTechs are cool, man. I really, really like them. They work really well. One or two things that I come across which were a pain to sort out, but it was more stuff my end rather than the PactoTech itself. Like I say, I rage about these bloody things. Like I say, the wiring is pretty simple. I will have the video up hopefully tomorrow if I can get the video uploaded tomorrow, so you might end up catching it Monday. Like I say, I've went right into detail how to wire everything up. Little tips of what you should do when you're wiring it and stuff like that. But like I say, if you're going to upgrade your system to the PactoTech, it's not going to be a straightforward thing. It is going to take some time for you to follow the video and sit down, do the wiring and stuff like that. It's not hard, it's not difficult, it's just time consuming, and it's a little bit daunting if you're not sure what you're doing. You can always hire a technician to come in. Usually IT techs know what they're doing, or an electrician. Hire someone in. You're probably looking at about 70 quid hire, call out fee, and then whatever the charge per hour for them to then do it. With the control panels, it could probably take the control panel away, pre-wire it, and then bring it back to you, and then connect it to your machine. That might be easier for them than they're not waiting around your home a few hours trying to wire up a control panel and stuff. So like I say, it is doable on the previous machines. It's not 100% needed for the update drives. Like I say, we're doing configurations for the Zinmo as well, to correlate with Chris Kuhn Mod's drives. So you don't need it, but it is recommended. It just makes things a lot simpler and easier with the PactoTech when you're linking it to Chris's drives. It just works. It works like a 360 controller. There's no extra configuration needed for certain games. Joy to IK profiles and stuff like that to run some of the new games. They just recognize as 360 controllers, and every game should just work as it should. But what I had to do, obviously, with the standard setup is I had to delete all the 2 moments. Right, sorry about that. Basically, I turned my alarm system off and my modem at the same time. Basically, it's my shop alarm. I have some 4K cameras all set up around the shop, upstairs, everything. I have the whole place completely secured. But yeah, apologise for that. Where was I? So yeah, I've done some backups of the Zinmo stuff. I had to delete all the X360 CE settings because with a Zinmo controller, you've got to tell it to be Xbox 360 controllers with the with X360 CE. So in all the drives, the D, E, F, G drive, anything that had those settings on has to be deleted. I do have a little tutorial on that, which will be in the folders with the updates and stuff. So I've took every measure I possibly can to make it a simple transition if you do wish to transition from the Zinmo to the PactoTech. Like I say, I can jump on one afternoon and just get things updated. You will need this update though, and it is quite big. I think you're looking at maybe a couple of 100 gig for the update. I could possibly, I'll be adding it to the 40 terabyte anyways, so it'll be on the 40 terabyte add-on drive, the update. But if you've just got a 32 terabyte system and you're wanting to upgrade it, I will probably need your drives back to upgrade all your drives. Probably your OS drive as well will be best, because I've got some new settings and new things added onto the OS drive. So it might be worth just getting your OS drive restored, your D drive and stuff like that. But don't send everything straight in. I will obviously let you know when a good times to send your 32 terabyte system drives into us, and then we can get it upgraded if you want the PactoTech set up and stuff. For the 32 terabyte upgrade, it'll just be the matter of maybe your OS drive upgraded and then the 32 terabyte drive updated as well. So I'm trying to juggle everything, but once we transition over between them, it's going to be fine. It's going to be so smooth and straightforward for the future anyways. Obviously, when you're updating systems and stuff like that, it starts getting complicated. Settings start getting mixed in between. So I'm trying to keep everything as separate as I can to make it as simple and straightforward for people. And like I say, I'll try and have all these settings on the system drives ready. So if you upgrade your drive, you've got all the new settings on there ready just to get your system updated. But I am, like I say, I'm really pleased with these PactoTechs. They just work. For games that support input Xbox controllers, they just work. There's no, like I say, no extra configuration. Recognize as it should do: A, B, X, Y, L, B, R, B, left trigger, right trigger. I have had to do some hotkeys as well. So where previously before it was coin and start within MAME to get your menu up, now it would be press your right pinball and your coin button together. That would bring up your menu. For pause, it would be your right pinball and the start button, player one, to then pause MAME. That's just on the PactoTech. For exit emulator, we do just use coin and start now. For the PactoTech, you hold it in for 3 seconds, it does quit, but you've got to hold them in together, push them in together at the same time. If you slightly push one and then the other, it's not going to exit out properly. You've got to push them in, hold them in for around 3 seconds and it quits. That way you're not accidentally quitting out when you're adding coins, pressing start, stuff like that. You've got a hold button on there. It takes a little bit slower to exit out, but that's fine. As long as it exits out, that's all I care about. As long as it exits out and stuff. The quick save and save states and quick load for MAME is the same. So it's hold your coin button, press your A button, or hold your coin button, press your X button, your first button, top row there. That quick saves, quick loads. Like I say, I'll get a wiring guide put up. Some pictures for the wiring guide so you know where the buttons are all wired up. I've got the video all done and ready to go. I think I've got to shoot one more thing, just showing everything off, but I might have done it because I've had so much I've been doing back and forwards. I'm still in work now. It's Saturday. I wanted to get home 4 or 5 hours ago, but I'm gonna finish off this, copying this over, get the drive cloned over, reclone it over to a new drive. Then I've got all the settings, everything backed up of the PactoTech and Zenmo controller and everything else. And then I'll take the camera home with us. I'll probably not be able to do the video tonight, but I'll be able to check them over and stuff. So, because I've got a few calls to make it anyways. But yeah, things are going ahead. I am still waiting on some pink or purple tea molding to come in for the next unit. I'm just trying to get the next big unit done, but it was meant to be here 2-3 days ago. It hasn't arrived yet, so I'm a bit peeved off about that. It said that they'll be here today. It's gone 3 o'clock now. They still haven't come, so I'll have to just check to see where the T-molding is. We've got the Terminator unit here as well. The buttons are all wired up and stuff. Just need to clean the wiring on the inside, do some extra bits and pieces, and then just finish that unit off. So that'll be the Terminator unit done as well, hopefully next week. Like I say, I've done all my tests, done all the configuration of the PactoTech. Everything's wired up. I've just obviously got to get the lid on properly, do my final tests, and then this unit itself is also done. So I'll probably showcase, when I do a video of the Mortal Kombat unit, is showcase the PactoTech features and stuff like that. I just wish I had more time to do videos and stuff and sit down and do extensive videos, because it'd be nice to really show off all the different features and stuff like that of the PactoTech in all the different systems and other bits and pieces. I'll try and do my best, but I do tend to rush my videos, to be honest, because I want to just get onto the next like 5 to 10 builds. But glad some of you have stayed around for the end of the video and you weren't waiting too long for me modem to reboot. I'm gonna have to turn this alarm system back on, because I don't want to have to go into the alarm system and disable it and have to re-enable it. I just unplugged the bloody thing, so I'll get notifications on my phone to say that my alarm's been turned off. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the videos, hit that notification bell, and just make sure you check out that PactoTech wiring guide. It'll be up in the hopefully next couple of days. It's interesting stuff, man, and it's all cool. Right, cheers Andy, mate, for watching, and everyone else, I'll catch you later, man. Bye.